Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. So, in between episodes I was thinking, and I realized I should be upgrading these fleets. I already got the second Italian fleet upgraded, but not the third or the Royal Fleet. So I'm going to pull those back to Italy, get them upgraded, and then we'll be in a better position. I think I'm not going to add any more war goals. I think I might add a war goal to liberate Portugal, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to start to liberate North German and South Africa. South Africa immediately gave themselves to the North Germans. It's not great, but I think it's kind of fine. Yeah, we got a pretty good force comparison here in Germany. And once our units are not beautiful, exiled so bad, we'll bring other countries in. Now, Greece will be willing to help us for an obligation. I think that's worth it. I know Greece is not strong, but they're not nobody either. And they'll be able to cover some of these secondary fronts. Greece sides with Italy. Beautiful. Alright, now I have control of my armies again. So, Third Corps. So, once again, what is going to cause us to lose our war support protection? They want South Tyrol, Alsace-Lorraine, here, Zululand in Africa, which they don't have an avenue of attack on currently. They want to enforce investment rights in the Ottoman Empire. That means protecting Eastern Thrace here. Dogu Trakia. They want to conquer Al-Rif, which is here. That means I need to defend this front. They also want to conquer Alsace-Lorraine, curious, and revoke a claim on Rhineland. Alright, so that means I need to protect Morocco. So we'll do that with this army. Actually... what if I added a liberate war goal for Persia? At least one state that could be released as part of Persia. I think I might like that. Because Britain holding all this territory is... well, on the other hand, it does give them a ready front with Russia. No, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. We've made our choices. There's technically one more country I could get in. I could theoretically get India in, but I can't because they're already in a war with the USA, who I've already got on my side. Maybe I picked the wrong member of that battle, but it is what it is. Right, I'm gonna move my units. Stop it. Gimme. You. Oh, interesting. Okay, so these are all one front, and then Morocco, the front in the south of Morocco is a different front, and then this is a different front itself as well. I'm going to hope my subjects can cover the Tunis front. I'm going to put this army in Germany. I'm going to increase the size of this fleet just a bit. We'll do 10 levels of light ships in Sardinia, 10 levels in Sicily, and 10 in Sardinia. And then we'll do the same for ironclads. I think I do. I think I do 10 levels more of ironclads in the capital. And they'll get built over time. And that'll allow that fleet to invade some more places. Now this... right. Do I really double up both armies on the North German front? I think I do, because if I can force North Germany out of this thing, that bodes pretty well for me. We're still escalating. I got 40 maneuvers. I could add a war goal. I'm going to liberate Portugal. I think I can do that much. I think I've got the strength. We'll keep the enemy out of Al Rif. We're fully mobilized. Our allies are very close to fully mobilized. Our fleets are upgraded. Well, not our main fleet, but our secondary fleets are upgraded. So, let's go ahead and put them in German waters. We'll just set them to blockade mode. Second Corps needs another leader. Alright, very well. Let me see, this Ruthless Firebrand is an ethno-nationalist. This guy's a moderate. The Petite Bourgeoisie are a little bit ethno-nationalistic, but, ooh, and I got a Stalwart Defender. Wonderful. That's great. Nobody likes him, but he's great. Let's take a look at our other armies. We got plenty of command limit in our first army, our first corps. Although, ooh, charismatic offensive planner. That's good. These guys are persistent. These guys are all kind of... None of these guys have a great ideology going on. But this guy's an offensive planner, and I like that. What about 4th Corps? I could definitely use another leader in here. This guy is an opium addict, unfortunately. I'm going to leave that be for now. And then 2nd Corps I've already expanded. Alright, beautiful. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're slowly improving the size of our industry. Once I stop building cash flow, we'll be doing a lot better. We'll see if I can win this war with garbage cash flow. I think I'm going to halt all supporting of... all funding of lobbies for the moment. I know it's not that much money, but every little bit helps in this kind of a situation. Who else am I funding lobbies in? Siam and Serbia. Beautiful. Again, every little bit helps. That's unfortunately just going to have to be what it is. Now, I can increase military wages or reduce government wages. I don't think that's necessarily productive. I think I certainly have the ability to win my land war in Germany, and I think that's going to have to do. Hey, there's oil in Tripoli. Tripolitania will potentially be conquered, but that's not a tragedy. Because they won't get to keep it. They don't have any war goals associated with that area. Yeah, no. The only thing Britain's trying to do actually is get Al Rif from Morocco, which I'm not going to let them do, because I'm going to liberate Portugal. Portugal will be free. They deserve to be free. Cool. We are already doing pretty well in terms of our cash flow. Well, cash flow's a little tight. We may need to endure some hard years, but I think we have sufficient allies that this war will go well and we'll be able to achieve all that we set out to achieve. I think I can endure the number of weeks needed here. I'm going to throw another leader in this. This guy's a radical and a convoy raider. Interesting. I'll grab him. Put this fleet in the English Channel. We are significantly increasing the size, but I don't think that's necessarily a problem. And there's Destroyer. That's fine. We didn't need that tech, but it's nice to have. There's the war kicking off. So now... police brutality. The use of extreme force is becoming increasingly common among police officers in Savoy. The working class and the socially conscious are rallying against the police as an institution. Scarcely a week passes without their committing some offense which disgusts everybody but the magistrates. Boys are bruised by their ferocity, women insulted by their ruffianism, and that which brutality has done, perjury denies, and magisterial stupidity suffers to go unpunished. Police brutality is becoming one of our most venerated institutions. We cannot tolerate this behavior. Rural folk and intelligentsia become happier, reduces law enforcement by 1, or the use of force is warranted. 5% of lower sternum pops in Savoy become more radical. Armed forces and petit bourgeoisie remain happy. I'm actually going to go with the second one. Having the armed forces be happier is good. Actually, now the armed forces are a force in the country, let's raise military wages and see if that gets us our 10% extra offense and defense. We do have a naval invasion here. I'm going to put Second Corps on the problem. We'll move them away from the what I see as really the primary front, but it'll be worth. We've already got Spain invading England here, so let's hope things go well. It looks like they're bringing in a significant size force here, so I am... they're traveling across land to do a naval invasion. Guns and steam. Ludovico Bonaccorsi has successfully deployed our impressive dreadnoughts in the ongoing conflict, proving that they are not mere vanity projects for the Navy. At first, onlookers were shocked as it appeared from a distance the ship itself had exploded. In fact, the flames engulfing it were from its first full broadside. The ship itself was quite unharmed, although I have heard later that it is inadvisable to keep any fragile objects on board for such an occasion. More impressive now than ever, extra prestige, or now we know how to use them effectively even in peacetime. Let's go with extra prestige. And my friends, that has put us at the top of the global rankings, at least temporarily. Let me take a look. Okay, so there are a few areas where we're low on taxation capacity. Let's grab Lombardy, Istria, Tuscany, and Umbria to start. We'll swap over our government admin method. So that's Lombardy. Now there's Istria. Grab our government. Oh, we don't actually have any government here. Well, time for a government, I say. Lombardia, Istria, Tuscany, and Umbria. Is this making our government more lightweight? I don't... Ooh, actually, Umbria does need another level. And then Sardinia, Campania, and Abruzzo are the remaining states that need conversion. Campania and Abruzzo. Perfect. That should be just fine. We got naval battles happening. We've still got very good force comparison in Germany proper. The enemy's trying to get in a lot of places, but I think we're doing okay. Once again, once we're finished building, this will all be... This number, it's not going to look good, but it's going to look a lot better. In fact, we've got multiple naval invasions kicking off in Britain, so hopefully that will sort itself out. Ooh, we have a second naval invasion here. Let's go ahead and pull the 2nd Italian Fleet back to the Mediterranean to stop up this naval invasion. Because I don't want to be in a bad spot, and they might put me in a bad spot. Hey, 4th Corps, why don't you Why don't you target Extremadura as your strategic objective, and we'll help the Spanish liberate Portugal. The Iberian liberation is nigh. We're winning naval battles against Britain. That's nice. That's nice to see. Lovely, in fact. Alright. So, we are winning. So it shouldn't take too many one battles to finish out this naval invasion. American Navy is winning here on the sea, so that's also good. We're moving a lot forward in British Senegal, but obviously well, no, it'll be nice. It'll be nice to have that fleet, have this front kind of closed out, because there's a lot of fronts with France down here. Economy is continuing to grow. We're not really crossing the line into British territory yet, but we're getting there. Britain is successfully holding Britain. Germany is successfully holding Germany, at least for the moment. Although France has good occupation of Baden, and we should be moving forward there before too long. Britain's moving forward in Tripolitania, but I don't really see that as a problem. Naval invasion in Piedmont. Well, gosh, Shaggy, I don't know why my force that I was using to stop up the naval invasion in Piedmont stopped doing that. It just seems kind of silly. Alright, we're getting close to closing out the Portugal front. We've got Alentejo. We've got some occupation of Beira. We're getting close to Extremadura now, and that'll be very nice to have. A lot of kind of insufficient invasions of Britain. How are we doing over here? We are winning a naval battle in the North Sea. I think once the battle in Portugal is closed out, I think the target is oh my goodness, they got Zulu. Because they brought the freaking South Africans in. Alright, hold on. They still can't do anything until he got North Tyrol. And Britain should not... I think Britain will have war support protection for a little bit longer, but not much longer. Independence. Have they got Australia conquered? No. They're working on it, though. They're trying. They're doing their best. But we're slowly moving across Germany, and I don't foresee this, I don't foresee this front going Germany's way any more than it's going already, which is to say, not that much. I love having a motorized army. I get so much occupation when I win battles. It's bananas. It's very great and strong. So, in about a year, I'll have NCO training. So what do I want after that? I'm tempted to just do all the rest of the military stuff. Stormtroopers is really good. Flamethrowers is alright, and the mobilization method is good. Military aviation is good. Concrete fortification is nice. I don't love chemical warfare conceptually, but, you know, I won't deny its effectiveness. I could do antibiotics, but I don't have the tier 4s. Ooh, corporate governance and international exchange standards would both be nice for our finances. But I think it's the military that we need to look to. So we'll grab stormtroopers, we'll grab concrete fortifications, we'll grab flamethrowers, we'll grab military aviation, and we'll grab mobile armor on top of everything. At the end of all things. Now, we've got war support protection, the French have got war support protection, the Americans have got war support protection, and the Australians have not got war support protection, but they should soon, if they can continue to win in Australia proper, which it looks like they will. So from here, the question is simply, oh my gosh, is Canada in this thing? Canada, how co- oh no, they're fighting the USA over something else. That's that other thing. USA is doing a big territorial aggression in Mexico. Alright, have I got Extremadura yet? Not yet. We're still working. We're still working in Portugal. I'm really hoping this gets done soon, because I actually want to use this army to invade Britain. I think once I've got Extremadura, I'll do it. But I need to get Extremadura first, because I'm supporting a significant part of the advance here. Oh my goodness. This front has broken off and become its own thing. I don't love that. I don't love that one bit. We should be taking... Okay, so... I think France can handle this. I'm going to put this other army over in North Africa. Well, now they're swapping over here. This is really bananas. We haven't completely unbuggered the fronts, but we're in the process of unbuggering the fronts. And by we, I mean Paradox Interactive, the company that makes the game. And the fronts, I mean the whole sort of issues surrounding what fronts are where. Third, second core. Okay, you're on your way. Oh, weird. Alright, so this front is technically in this area. That's quite curious. Things are curious. We are moving forward in Germany at a very, very healthy clip. So Germany might be forced out of this war before, in a kind of comedically prompt way. Extremadura, I think we're about to have, and we've got it. So, let's grab 4th Corps and naval invade. We'll naval invade the West Country with our main fleet. It's going to be there in a week and a half. We'll shove in there. Spain will be able to do the rest here, no problem, hopefully. We are on interception, so that shouldn't prove a problem. And then, once Britain is partially occupied, oh, heck yes. Oh, I love that force comparison. We'll designate home counties as the strategic objective. And then once this landing gets going, we will be in tip-top shape. There's a small Brazilian army trying to stop us here, but I am not worried about that. Not one bit. Alright, 3rd Corps has been pulled back from the naval invasion that they were facing. Can I put them in the West Country landing? I think I can. We are winning our battle here. Hopefully this won't create a problem with the size of our forces. Hedge is in default, okay. And if it does, well, we'll see. I'll look at how things go. Okay, we've got 2 armies there now. 2 armies there now. Now we're still not holding the German capital. So let's designate that as our strategic objective. Because that's a core need. We need that to be able to cut Germany down to size. Our enemies are once again trying to invade in Piedmont, but we're not letting them. So your Dutch East Indies, you want my support independence in exchange for allowing me to build in your country. I will decline for now, but let's continue to talk later. 65% landing progress, and we're about to win another battle. Let's hope that gets us all the way there, because if it does, that means we can. Oop, that's not the button I want. This is the. Nope, it still isn't. Oh man, I'm so good at video games. We'll just smash forward into the home counties, grab the British capital, and then they will completely lose their war support protection, which I think they'd already lost. They had already lost it. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, hold on. How did this happen? I had an army defending here. This is ridiculous. Stop it. I've got an American army defending here. Why are they winning here? Nevertheless, I'm still chock full of confidence. I've never been more confident. The state of the Italian armed forces is strong. Just want to need a bunch of frickin' devastation in my country. Gosh darn it! How dare you? How absolute dare you? All right. Well, we're definitely moving forward in Britain. An absent mind. There have been reports of Lorenzo Luara's, leader of the industrialists, not attending meetings or fulfilling his obligations. We can no longer ignore his absence. Luara's barely even responds when we call his name. A blank stare. He almost doesn't even blink. Let's go for a walk, we tell him, and he nods in silence, and in silence we walk. A doctor needs to see him. He removes his psychological affliction, but reduces his popularity, or he can get the help he needs in an asylum. He effectively dies. And goes to an asylum. I'm going to say a doctor needs to see him. Because he seems fine. He's a Democrat. I like him. He's a good dude. He likes democracy, and I also like democracy. Nitrogen fixation. Wonderful. It's actually really good. Brazil has bailed out of the war now. That's very good. If we can keep our coalition intact, we can get everything we desire. How's Britain's war support? Because that's the thing that matters here. Okay. All of our major allies' war support are holding. But it's Britain bailing out that matters to me, because I want to liberate Australia, I want to liberate Portugal. Germany, you should never have divided your forces trying to naval invade me. It was a bad play. Ooh, I am actually losing a naval battle here, which is a shame. But I've got the home counties, so now Britain should be significantly more occupied. Yeah, they're at 20% occupation right now, so assuming I can continue to smash forward here, I shouldn't have a problem. And I'm also continuing to build occupation in Germany and deal massive damage to the enemy forces there. So now the question kind of becomes, can I do this before I become completely bankrupt? Oh, my primary navy has been defeated. That's a crying shame. Again, as long as I can hold Al Rif and South Tyrol, I'm good to go. I am pressing back forward against Britain and, by extension, Germany in Piedmont. I am suffering devastation here, which is not great. But I'm inflicting more devastation on Germany, so I'm pretty pleased about that. Let's get this fleet. Oh, gosh, we had no organization because our fella died. Well, that is what it is. This guy's an aesthete, but is also no nationalist. This guy's a Democrat. This guy is a communist. Let's get you, sir. Get promotions. Now, what about you? You're a positivist? Good enough. Alright, we'll give them a little bit of time to build up strength here. To build up organization, really. Because they're low on it, and it's not letting them do any of the stuff they want to do. Australia is unwisely getting into another war. We're winning a battle here. Hopefully that'll get us some occupation back in Piedmont. Alright, 37%. So we need 2 more battles there before we're fully accomplished. Go beer is in default, not super relevant to my interests. Come on, give me the Midlands. Come on, give me the Midlands. Give me the Midlands. Give me the Midlands. Give me the Midlands. The Midlands. The Midlands. Give me the Midlands. This battle's taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. There it goes. All right, 99%. Well, I almost got the Midlands. I almost got hashtag the Midlands. Once again, we're continuing to smash forward in Germany without too much difficulty. It was sort of stupid of them to allow their primary area to be invaded, but again, I guess they had a lot more to do. Now I'm feeling like I should have taken North German South Africa, but, you know, Hindsight's 2020. All right, now we've got the Midlands. Now for sure, Britain should be thinking about bailing out. They can't. They got war support protection back because they're partially occupying Australia. Gosh darn it! Stop it. I didn't think Australia was gonna form such a linchpin of our collective defense here. If I move this army to Australia, what does that look like for the front that they're currently in? Okay, that front's still held. Alright, so that should be fine. We are continuing to progress forward in our home front, where we've got a German invasion happening. The enemy is in retreat. They're retreating. The battle will be over soon. 500 men can't hold forever. Come on. Come on. What kind of troops are these? Yeah, they're still doing the trench thing. Alright. Cool. Occupation 125%, so that there's NCO training. Beautiful. So that puts us at 62%. Let's upgrade the lads. Go crazy. Go crazy. In fact, let's do it. Let's just go buck wild here. It's going to cost us a lot of radios, but it's going to be worth it. That's going to allow us to win any war we wish, basically, at this period in the game's history. I'm real short on convoys, mostly due to convoy raiding. Our convoys are being raided pretty bad. Where are they being raided? The Central Mediterranean? Western Mediterranean? Alright. What kind of a fleet is this? Okay, so they're close to what we've got, so we'll continue to do what we're doing. What are we currently doing? We're intercepting. Okay, so that is what we need to be doing. No, we need to be escorting convoys. That's what we need to be doing. How's the situation in Australia? Our enemies keep winning battles here. I don't love it. It's not my favorite. Okay, we've almost got our army here and ready to go. So hopefully we can sort that out and not allow ourselves to be sort of drained on other fronts. The fronts have split in Germany, but hopefully we'll be able to... Well, maybe getting Bavaria done quickly is not in the cards. How's our upgrades? Upgrades are fully gone, fully done. It's cost us a barrel full of cash, but it is what it is. Our enemies are unfortunately winning a battle here. What's going on with First Corps? Why are you short on organization? Because you're having supply issues. Alright, well let's get the fleet back into action. India colonized Arakan. Alright, I don't love that. Man, I thought squad infantry was going to really sort this thing, but apparently not. Well, we're definitely winning this battle now. Okay, this issue is partially our convoys. Alright, let's get this fleet hunting down enemy fleets. Let's get our... construction sector building more ports. Ooh, and we got a new method. Oh, I didn't even activate frickin' sea lane strategies. Did I not? No, I did. I did. I'm not that much of a fool. an absolute fool. That having been said, that is actually all the time we've got for this episode, my nerds. It's been a heckin' war, but afterward, we'll hopefully have ourselves a nice time. That having been said, it is time to go. I have had fun, my nerds. I hope you all have had fun as well, and I will see you on the other side.